Mr. D.
Oh, I'm on TV.
Yeah, you're on. I'm on now. You're on TV.
I'm on TV.
Yeah, how you enjoying the party?
Oh, very good. The only thing is, one of my relations said he was going to bring me cigars, and I didn't get them.
Oh, hey, Frankie. Hey, Frankie, come over here. Come out, Frankie. Come over here. This is the Burger King special. You're supposed to get him a cigar, right?
I'm going to get it for you.
You're on camera. I just want you to know.
And I just said, well, he didn't go to the store yet.
No, I have it in the car. I'm going to get it for you.
Okay. Oh, he's serious. He's serious.
Of course he's serious.
Sure, I'm sure.
You want one or two?
No.
What are you smoking there?
Smoking Italian cigar.
Look at them.
Looks like
Let's go poke
looks
the cigar.
looks like a
shot together with the cigar. Look at that. That's terrific. Two cigars.
No, he can't like that. No, son of a gun, he ain't got it.
Got that lid, eh?
That's the whole trouble.
Frankie, can you tell me how much you pay for those cigars?
$3.80.
$3.80.
That's a secret. I can't tell you because it's something that you can't discuss.
It's from you.
As long as you enjoy it, it could be 25 cents. It could be $25.
Right.
As long as you enjoy
it.
Right.
That's the main thing, right?
Meanwhile, somebody gave me this.
Oh, that's good.
This guy's wife gave birth, and he gave me this cigar.
Oh, yeah?
I got it for nothing.
Well, he was a rich guy then, huh?
Yeah, well,
Dumb way to rope.
a bull turd. Bull turd.
Let's go over here. Okay. All right, Carol. Yeah. Say hello. I know you might be camera shy, but this is for record keeping. It's for our record keeping. Go right ahead. Just say something.
Well,
anything.
all I can say is good luck to my sister and John, my future brother-in-law, and I hope I'm the best of everything.
Oh boy, that's nice. That's nice. That goes double P. And we have.
I guess it goes
and we have something here. How's everything?
John, make sure you get my chocolate side here.
How's Grandma? How's your mother?
Oh, she's not good.
But how's everything? You
Well,
happy with the whole situation?
very good, and it's a lovely party, and I'd like to wish John.
That's all right. Just talking to the mic.
Linda and John, needless to say, all the luck in the world.
And my mother and my mother-in-law are here just to make sure.
Very nice people, very nice. It's glad to meet all these lovely people.
We had a nice day, Tate.
That's for
Very
sure.
nice.
Even the weather cooperated.
Beautiful day.
Very
And you look
good.
very nice. That's
Thank
a very
you,
nice
John.
color for you.
Thank
Very
you. Thank you.
nice. And my mother doesn't know what to say now. What is
she gonna say now?
Ma, what do you
I wish Johnny Boy. Which one down the line now was this?
Get a little closer. Ma, what do you like to say to Johnny Boy?
Wish all the luck in the world, Johnny Boy. You got
Why?
a wonderful girl.
Why?
Huh?
Why do you wish him all luck in the world? For what reason?
Because he's a good boy.
And she's a good girl.
And she's a good girl, too.
And Laura, what do you say?
Well, we all love Johnny, and we love Linda also, and the best of happiness for both of you.
That's beautiful. Between the both of them.
Oh, Johnny,
Could you hug each other, please?
Oh, come on. My daughter, too. My daughter.
All right, he's taking pictures. He's taking pictures.
We'll get around to them over here.
Rose, come here, Rose. Don't walk away. Come here.
This is our sweet 16 girl here. Get up here. We had such a good time at your sweet 16 party.
Thank you.
And I'm telling you, 2001, we'd be looking at this and saying, was she really 16? Look at those eyes. Can you get those eyes? Look at beautiful eyes. Huh? Did you get a lot of presents?
A lot. Nice,
A lot of-
nice thing.
Good. What would you like to say to Johnny on his engagement?
Congratulations.
Congratulations.
Best wishes,
best
and
wishes.
we all love you very much.
Oh, that's very nice. All right, we'll go.
Okay.
Frankie with a cigar. 2 words, Frankie. Nice words.
Lots of luck, John. You have a wonderful. Am I still on? Because I'm a ham, you know. You have a wonderful girlfriend, and I'm sure you'll have a lovely marriage and a wonderful time with her. For as
That's
many
a nice
years
pocketbook
as
you got, too,
Frank.
It's a nice pocketbook he brought.
Linda's a wonderful girl, really.
Thank you.
I like to joke around a lot, but she is a wonderful girl.
You don't even
And
know
the reason
her,
I'm
Frank.
saying is this. The reason I'm saying is this. The reason I'm saying this is because her mother is staring at me, and I can't say anything bad. I can't say anything bad about her daughter. No, she is beautiful. Cut.
And Lorraine.
Hi, John.
Of every party that you can go to. She can put a party together in 3 minutes.
Oh, thank you very much,
Yes.
brother. Lots of luck, Johnny and Linda, and lots of happiness and healthiness throughout your life.
And are you enjoying the staples? You get a shot of these staples. Look at that. She ate them all.
With Bisquick and ricotta. Bisquick and ricotta and nice and light.
Who gave her the recipe? Did you give her the recipe?
No, but she gave it to me.
Okay, good. Beautiful.
Okay, well, Uncle Tom.
That's it. We'll go over here to see what the boys are doing there. These guys. Well, we did Grandpa. We're gonna come back again to Grandpa. We got two guys here. We got Mike Diego here, and his guitar carrying.
Louis, a picture of right now.
All right, Louis, if you can just say a couple words.
Louis is very shy today.
What do you have to say to John on this occasion? Really, anything?
Well, John, I just want to say, from the gut, John, congratulations to both you and Linda. I think it's wonderful that the two of you are deciding to do this. And it's also a marvelous, an absolutely marvelous day. And I'm so glad your father is here to do the emceeing for you, John. Can we get a shot of him, please?
Really?
Can we please? Oh, come on, get a shot of him. This man is doing a marvelous job.
Where's Louis? He took off again.
Of course he took off. The camera's here. And I'd like to thank your father for granting me this opportunity.
Mike, could you do emceeing here for this guy here? Just a little bit.
Sure. If you'll follow me, John, thank you. Jimmy.
Yes, sir.
It's great to see you here today, Jim. Thank you. Yes, we'll just do that. Is there anything in particular you'd like to say to John on this momentous occasion, his engagement party?
Well, you know, I used to have these things scripted, so I'm not used to speaking off the top, but I'd like to wish him good luck. He deserves it. Of course, he's looking right at me, so I can't say anything bad about him, but
what about Linda? Do you have any offerings for Linda? Any suggestions, any comments on how she's going to have to deal with living with this man?
well, the first thing I was thinking of is she's better not walk around the house undressed because he's always walking around with the camera. You never know when she could get caught off guard.
Excellent suggestion.
Well, John usually shows these things at public parties.
Mike Fusco has something to say, ladies and gentlemen, and this is in itself a rare occasion. Michael, please.
Nice. So what's wrong with that? Taking movies like that. You know, people pay good money to see those things. He can get it for nothing.
Michael, would you pay any money for something like that, Mike?
Well, not his wife, but
Well, somebody else's wife. Let's move along right over here. Mr. Grisani, please. No. Louis has already showed his contempt for the camera. Oh, and we'd like Steve and well, let's start with Paul. Ladies first, shall we? Paul, what would you have to say to this camera-carrying man over here on his engagement party day?
If he can keep the Farfisa beat in bed, they can have a phenomenal sex life.
A little off-color comments coming into the picture here now from Steve. Paula, any comments?
Oh, I have nothing to add to that. Stephen says it all.
So you agree with the Farfisa method? Very, very good. Thank you. And John, if you'll follow me over here, let's swing around, and we sort of have this man cornered at this point. Lou, look straight into the lens, speak from your heart, and tell John what you really think.
What do you think about Pabst Blue Ribbon beer?
I think it. Oh, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I apologize for my behavior.
You're a left-handed guitarist, right?
I do everything with my left hand.
Can we see your fingers? Look at his fingers. Historically, there's 5 fingers there. 5.
There's a wart on this part.
Okay.
Lou, you mentioned you do everything with your left hand. What besides play guitar do you do with your left hand, Lou?
Anything you can think of.
And I imagine you eat with your left hand.
I eat it.
I imagine you blow your nose with your left hand.
Yeah.
I imagine you comb your hair and comb that almost beard with your left hand.
Yeah.
Is there anything else I've left out?
His left hand's gonna make him blind.
You poke your eyes out with your left hand too, then.
Yes.
Very good, Lou. As always, it's a pleasure having you on camera. You're such a lively guest, and we want to thank you very much. And we're offering you, as for being a guest, the Seiko watch.
What time is it? Take a break time, guys.
Go away. We're gonna get Lino on camera. Okay. We'll get Lino, the father, on camera. You wanna? Yeah, go.
Forget about it, eh?
All right, here we go. This is Linda and John's father-in-law and father-in-law. So what do you have to say, Leo? What do you think?
What can I
you
say?
think it'll all work out?
I say, lots of luck to John and Linda.
Yes. We need $1 million.
$1 million, that would be good, right?
We got a number you want to play? Any numbers? 41. Anybody got a number? Huh? Yeah, we have to hit a good number for you, John.
Yeah.
And all the luck in the world for you.
For sure,
really.
right.
Okay? Okay, good. We'll have to hawk the camera though after this. Salud. Salud.
Salud, salud.
We're about to speak with the Adiego and Macucci clans here at the John Francese engagement party. Step along with us, if you will. Mr. Adiego, on this momentous occasion, the engagement of John and Linda, do you have anything you'd like to say to our viewing audience?
Yes, I certainly do. First of all, we're having a marvelous time here at Monaco West. It is really the food, the drinks, the tables, the people, everything is exactly as I expected.
And that being high quality?
The best. Just as the couple to be married are the best.
Thank you for that incredible stream of bullshit. And now we'd like to move on to our next guest, Mr. John J. Macucci.
After that, I'm speechless.
I thought it might have been after that you're speechless. But
I'm getting there.
Very good. Is there anything else you could add to that fine statement?
Not really.
Nothing
Not
at all
really.
you'd like to say?
Well, I just want to congratulate the wonderful couple on their coming marriage, which I thought was going to be this September, but it ends up being next September.
Excuse me, could you
Yes.
walk out of the shoes?
Oh, yes.
Oh, the shoes?
You'll note the shoes, please. The beautiful gray shoes, loafers. The gray loafers made of a dubious Lexite material from DuPont Chemicals. Very nicely done. Oh, let's.
I think you spent enough time.
I think so too. We should move along, John, if you follow me. Let's go to our celebrity jet set over here in the corner. First we have Mrs. Kathy Macucci here. Kathy, first of all, welcome. And is there anything you'd like to say to John and Linda on this their engagement party day?
Well, wish you a lot of luck and happiness.
Anything else you'd like to add? Well, it's always a pleasure, and let's move along. Let's move along to perhaps one of the more talkative of our guests today, Mr. John Macucci. Yes, the son of the man you saw very recently, the man with those plastic gray shoes. Here he is, John Macucci. John, welcome. How are you?
Oh, I'm just fine, thank you. How are you, Michael?
I'm doing very well, thanks. Is there anything you'd like to add to your wife's comment about John and Linda's engagement?
Oh, she summed it up pretty much. I would just like to say that marriage is a wonderful institution.
This coming from a man who has gone through most of this already.
Gone through most of it, Michael.
The thought had crossed my mind. That's
You
the
might not-
microphone, John.
Oh, then the camera's over here,
Yes,
I guess.
that's the camera. That's
okay.
the thing you're looking to, yes.
Okay. I'd say hello to my mother, except she's right here.
We'll say hello to her anyway.
Hi, Ma.
Hi, dear.
There it is. Let's move on to that mother in question, if you'll pardon the expression. This is Mrs. Ann Macucci, the wife of the man with the plastic shoes, and the mother of this fine gentleman here. Mrs. Macucci, hello, how are you?
Oh, I'm fine, thank you.
Is there anything else you'd like to add to your...
I'd like to say that I bought those shoes for him.
Well, I'm very, very sorry to hear that, but nevertheless, is there anything else concerning
Well,
the
I would
engagement?
like to tell John and Linda much happiness and keep up the good work.
Thank you very much. Let's finally go on to a lady who is my mother. My mother, Mrs. Margaret Adiego. I don't know, John, how do you want to do this? Okay. Mom, how you doing?
Fine, thank you.
That's good.
Having a good time.
I'm glad to hear that. Is there anything you'd like to say to John and Linda on their big engagement day here?
Well, other than the obvious. The obvious is we wish them the best of luck and everything. I think they both got winners in each other. And I think they're going to be very happy.
It's very nice. That's my mother, ladies and gentlemen, Mrs. Peggy Adiego. A marvelous commentary from this entire table, and I think if there were a live audience here, we would have some applause for this. Thank you very much.
The questions weren't that original either.
Well, the questions, of course, are only fuel for the imaginations of the people who are responding.
Yeah.
And so we know about your imagination, my dear.
Let's take a shot at the time when you said that. He said that exactly at 5 o'clock. Can you get a shot at that?
I'd now like to turn the emceeing over to a very respected friend of mine, my friend, Mr. John Francese,
The father of
the father of the groom.
We'll have to